Hey friends, Ash here with Gents. Hope you're doing well. Just got back from TJ Maxx, so it is cheap fragrance haul time. Hopefully these don't all suck. I'm also going to give some of these away to you guys. So I'm going to give 2 of these away to you, so stay tuned. Later on, I'll go over that giveaway. Let's jump into it. Let's check out what I found at TJ Maxx. Let's unbox them. Let's see if they're any good. First off, just some really quick video of what I found while I was in there, which was not a lot. This was one of those times where I went into TJ Maxx and it was basically the true bargain bin fragrances. You know, the clearance bin where everything that was, you know, from a known brand, higher end, gone. So here we go, basically a drive-by of the fragrances. As you can see there, the ones from more well-known brands like Ferragamo or Burberry, those are your old school type scents that are basically always at TJ Maxx. Yeah, not a lot. But I found a few things. That I didn't have, so here's what I got. First up, Curve Chill. Now, when I was at Marshall's, which is the last time I did one of these haul videos, they had probably 10 or 15 of these. They just had tons of them lined up. This time at TJ Maxx, they had one, and it's a little bit dinged up. It's got a big dent right here, got a dent over here. I paid $14.99 for it, so $15. And not really sealed, but that's fine. Then I got this one, Banana Republic Slate. And this one, paid $12 for it, $12 even. Now, I think that's because, as you can see, no cellophane, it was returned. So somebody bought this, they unboxed it, they sprayed it, they didn't like it, and then they brought it back. And so I got it for 12 bucks. And then last but not least, the most expensive of the bunch, coming in at a whopping $19.99. Tommy Bahama Very Cool for men. Now, there is a Tommy Bahama Very Cool for women, which my wife has had for probably 4 or 5 years at least, and yet I never had the men's version until now. And this one was the one I was the most interested in because I can slot this alongside my bottles of Martinique and St. Kitts and St. Bart's, put it right in there and help plug up a hole in that collection for me. So obviously all of these fragrances are cheap, not really expecting a whole heck of a lot, but I'm gonna spray them on and we're gonna see how they are and see if any of these are any good. We're gonna start off with Curve Chill. Again, $14.99 for this one. There she is. Just a real beauty. Reminds me of the 90s because of that bottle style, obviously, from the original Curve. And you would think that this is frosted glass. That would make it look a lot better. I don't know how clearly that comes across on the camera. Maybe it looks very frosted. It's actually a sticker. Yeah, just a cheap sticker thrown over top a clear bottle. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Let's go ahead and spray this on, see how it is. Well, obviously somebody sprayed this. It's a little bit aldehydic, citric, and metallic off the top. It's really fresh though. Super clean, smells like you got out of the shower. A little bit of a passing similarity to Azzaro's Chrome, which is already cheap. It leaves like a tingle in your nose. So when you're smelling it, it's almost like you've got, what would it be? Fragrance gnomes clinging onto your nose hairs and pulling it. That's kind of what it smells like. Would it be like fragrance pixies? Nah, gnomes. It's a little bit powdery as well as metallic, but it's really not that bad. I mean, it's not great, but at $15, it's okay. I don't dislike it, and if I was younger, like let's say 20 years younger, I'd probably wear it. Although I do have to say, because of that passing similarity to Azzaro Chrome, I'd rather just get Chrome. Yeah, it's not that expensive from discounters, and overall it's a little bit higher quality. So Curve Chill, about what I expected. Yes, refreshing, maybe even a little bit icy, metallic, and cheap smelling. Not too bad though. Actually, I would say based off of my expectations, they were met and maybe exceeded because my expectations were really low. Not so bad, not so bad. Next, let's do Slate. Yeah, Slate. AC Slater. Checking the box to see if there's much of anything on here. Not really. There she blows. It's that old school Banana Republic bottle style that they used again with Black Walnut Legend, which smells like Aventus. This cap weighs less than a penny, so I'm glad they spent money on that. Let's give it a spray. Yep, this one has also been sprayed. I'm going to assume the Tommy Bahama hasn't been since it's in cellophane. Hey, I kind of like this. It's like a green, fresh, ever so slightly soapy aromatic opening. Reminds me a little bit of a garden, actually. Yeah, I dig this. This is good. You gotta understand, my expectations, they're below the ground, okay? They're subterranean. They've hit bedrock. That's where my expectations are. So for this to smell competently done, that's a win. I'm taking that. Yeah, that very slight touch of green in here is really nice. I'm a big fan of green notes and fragrances, in case you're unaware. And I dig what's going on here. I think it has clary sage as a note, but it's not really aggressive. It's more like a slight leafiness. Like I said, fresh, aromatic, clean, a little soapy. It's really good. I dig that. Yes, that is a thumbs up. Curve Chill is kind of petering out a little bit, but Slate is good. Like it's good. Not good being graded on a curve, okay? So there could be a fragrance that you say, oh, it's good because I paid $12 for it. In actuality, it sucks, but for $12, it's good. That's not what I'm saying here. I'm saying it's just legitimately good. I could have paid $30 for this and I would still enjoy it at that price. It's simple. It's not something hyper complex with lots of things going on, you know, big nuances here and there. But what it does well. I like it. Now, I think if you start going above $30, you know, $35, $40 at that point, too much. But I think anything below that, you're good. Now let's open up Very Cool. $19.99, the most expensive of the bunch. Spare no expense. Here we go, Tommy Bahama Very Cool Men. Hey, that means if you wear this, you're very cool. I see what you did there, Tommy Bahama. Yeah, you're flattering me. Same bottle style as the other Tommy Bahama Men fragrances, well, in this line anyway. Very simple, just a see-through bottle, and it says very cool. Now, I do believe that when this first came out, that it looked a little bit nicer, had a nicer cap, but now it's got this cheapo plastic one. Again, this weighs nothing. It's just super cheap, but that's what you expect. And we're gonna spray it on, see how it smells. So here we go, wish me luck. We need to see if this can stand up to St. Bart's and St. Kitts and Martinique and see if it's in that family, that style of being a nice, inexpensive fragrance that works fantastically in summer, or if it just smells cheap and like trash. Very brisk and poppy and kind of effervescent, sparkly a little bit off the top. The citrus has a slight creaminess to it as well though. So it's kind of this interesting contrast where, you know, it's very fizzy and then also a little bit creamy. Yeah, I guess that would be kind of like a cream soda to an extent, right? Yeah, like a citrus cream soda kind of thing going on, but not a really high-end citrus creamy soda. So it does smell a little more inexpensive. It doesn't smell like it's the highest quality, but it's still really good actually. This definitely gives you a different kind of feel than St. Bart's, St. Kitts, or Martinique. Those obviously more tropical kind of fragrances. Even Martinique, which gets overlooked the most of the bunch, has this really summery freshness to it. And this also has freshness, but like I've mentioned a couple times, it has that little bit of a creaminess to it that the others don't. Now, I would imagine as this one dries down that it gets a little bit warmer. I know that there's vetiver in the base, so I would expect that to come out as it dries, but right now it's mainly the ginger and citrus kind of mingling and jumping off my skin with this slight warm spice behind it. For $20, I like it, and at the same time, I completely understand why St. Bart's and St. Kitts get talked about more. Because St. Bart's definitely is more appealing, more alluring, and St. Kitts is more interesting. And I can tell you already that with this being an eau de cologne and how it's coming off my skin right now, it's gonna be not great in terms of performance. So this one is gonna sit pretty close to the skin because it already is. Yeah. And it's not gonna last all that long either, I'd imagine. That being said, none of the fragrances in these bottles are really great performers, and that's fine. Wear them in the middle of summer, 90 degrees, 95 degrees outside. Spray this on like crazy. Nobody's gonna think you smell bad. It might be the weakest of the bunch, I would say. It's already sitting closer than Curved Chill. Some people, I believe, have compared this to 3 AM by Sean John. I've got that one over here somewhere. That fragrance, though, I find more based around the gin and tonic accord that it has, which this one doesn't. So that one is more of like a very fresh kind of bubbly scent, whereas this one starts to go more, like I said a couple times now, on a creamy, citric, sweet side with some woodiness and warm spice underneath it. I would say that this one is vaguely, and I'm talking about Tommy Bahama Very Cool, is vaguely to really drive that home, similar to Allure Homme Sport from Chanel, and mainly just the way that the orange comes across. So there we go. Actually, not a bad haul at all. Slate and Very Cool are going to be my favorites, but even Curved Chill, not that bad for a $15 fragrance. I would just take Chrome over it and call it a day. Now let's do a giveaway. So here's how it's going to work. I'm going to give one of you out there Curved Chill, so this one for sure, and then you can choose either Tommy Bahama Very Cool or Banana Republic Slate. In order to be entered in the giveaway, like the video, you have to be subscribed to the channel, and leave a comment below and tell me which one you'd rather have, Slate or Very Cool. In about a week, I'll pick a winner via random comment picker. I'll post it up on the community tab of the YouTube channel. And if you're the winner, just hit me up, give me your address, and I'll ship the stuff out to you as soon as I can. So good luck with the giveaway. Thanks for hanging out with me until the end of the video. Stay safe out there, guys. See you tomorrow with another fragrance video. See you later.